Okay, so, first vlog of media year 2. So yeah, we'll just come back, got home from my first day back, and it was good. It was a lot better than I was expecting. I was really nervous because no idea what was going on. I didn't know what units we were doing first. I thought we were doing the 48-hour film challenge first, which we are, but I wasn't sure, so I was kind of panicking a little bit. I didn't know if the classes were all going to get split up immediately. I don't know if I was going to be the class of people I didn't get on with, would have been fine. It's just a bit not as enjoyable, if that makes sense. But yeah, first day went pretty good, a lot better than I was expecting. We kind of just had general catch up the first few hour or two. Yep, the first few hour. The first hour or two, kind of just general catching up and talking about what we're doing this year. Talked a lot about the Ashburton trip, which I wasn't supposed to be going on, but I think I might end up going on it now, which is cool. It's going to be a lot to pay in the very short amount of time, but worth it. And then we started working on, started planning and working on the 48-hour film challenge, which starts next Wednesday, which is cool. I'm fairly happy with my group. I mean, it could have been better per se. It could have been better. Some of the people that I was with, I'm with Seth, Bully, Hector, Sarah, and Dan Carvalho. Which they're cool. I get on with Dan and Hector quite well. But then it's kind of the weird thing of Seth. He's directing it, and it's kind of hard because I don't think me and Seth have ever had a conversation, so it's a bit awkward. But he seems like a fairly nice guy, so professional, so it should be fine. I've heard that he doesn't like me, but he doesn't seem to be his personal feelings towards us really affect the work, so far at least. So that's good. Hold on. I've got a handheld tripod, so because I lost my other tripod. So that's cool. I know. I'm doing camera. My role in the 48-hour film challenge is going to be the camera and cinematography and all that. I'm quite happy with that. I pretty much chose to do that because, kind of just went around the group and said, hey, what's your best, strongest suit, what you're more comfortable with doing? And I said camera, which probably isn't showing very well on this, but don't judge me. But yeah, I felt like my strongest point was camera. At least, out of the group, at least. I don't know if my strongest suit in general is camera. I think so, but it kind of depends who you are. Some people say my camera work is really good. Some people say it could be better. Some people say it's complete garbage. Like it is going on right now. Oh my god. So yeah. But yeah, I'm doing camera. Hector's doing editing and post and all that. Sarah's doing script writing. Sarah's doing script writing. Seth's directing, and I think Dan's creative director, or kind of just visualizing and helping the director, I guess. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Actually, his role kind of confused me a bit. But I don't know. I think it's gonna go pretty well. It's gonna be. I think the biggest challenge is for example, me and Hector have been good friends for a while, since first year. Me and Sarah and me and Seth never really had a conversation, so keeping it professional and all that is fine, but obviously as everyone knows, it's easier to work with people that you know and people that you're comfortable around with. That's kind of just, I guess, just a fact really, you're more comfortable working around people that you know. But it should be nice. We don't have our what's it called, the tag or the little paper that kind of gives us the main idea of what we're doing type thing yet, which has kind of made it a bit hard to try and plan it ahead of time. We've already like booked out the equipment, which is good doing that ahead of time, especially because obviously only have like 48 hours to do it. Everyone's going to be booking almost the same equipment very quickly, so getting that booked early, definitely a smart move. Wasn't my smart move, but definitely something to keep in mind for future productions. So mental note for now, make sure to book out equipment as early as possible. Because really, like, when it comes to equipment and stuff, pretty much the majority of the productions that we're doing, or at least the majority of the productions that I will most likely be doing, are pretty much the same. It's called same equipment, but obviously there's a bit of a situation where there's more time to plan it and there's more things to plan. So I think it was probably easier to book it out early this time because we knew when we had to start recording and filming and all that. But one thing that Seth decided on, he decided on, but we kind of just agreed because we're like, yeah, sure, whatever. He wants to, I think he wants to like, on Wednesday, we got our tags, I think, on a 10 or something like that, or 10 or 9, or no, we started at 9. 10, whatever. And he wants to start filming by 12. And which is fine, I understand what his point of view, get all the filming done that day, so then the Thursday can be post and corrections, or oh, we fucked that, or sorry, my language, or oh, sorry, we messed that up, we've got to go do that shot again, sort of thing. Which is fine, I understand that. It's kind of a bit more of, we got 2 hours to plan everything, and that's like writing the scripts, all that stuff. Like, sure, it can be done in 2 hours, but I don't know. I think they're kind of rushing it. So tomorrow, if we have another meeting, which we'll probably end up gonna have like another group meeting, I'm gonna try and bring that up. That it might be a bit rushing it. But trying to film at 12, I don't know, like maybe like 1 or half 1 or 2, like even that little extra hour or half an hour or 1 hour and a half or whatever will definitely help, sort of thing. So I don't know, I guess we'll see what's going on. What else did we do today? Oh, I started on my task 1, researching short films and stuff. I found a few cool short films. Which one was like, I think it was called Deep It or something. It was kind of like it started off as like a kind of, they're in a group meeting, like in a almost like what are they called, like kind of AA meetings, I think. Not that sort of thing, but it was more like teens and stuff. And then it kind of like flashed back to the guys, like the leader, not leader, the director, what am I looking for? The main person of the group, like flashing back to the story that he's telling about violence and how his friend, because he was carrying around a knife and then someone pushed him up against the wall, the knife got like stabbed into his spine and then he was like a paraplegic, which is really, like, I was not expecting that turn. But yeah, that was a cool little short film. I don't really watch short films that much, like I've seen a few, but like when Ben asked if like any of us watch it and like watch short films, and I watch short films, but I don't watch it. I don't watch them regularly enough. I think I definitely should, because I started watching a few and there actually people are making some really cool stuff and definitely helpful, even if just like get ideas for things that I can do, or like not steal or copy ideas, but kind of just get inspired by something, which is pretty cool. And that's the one I chose to do my task 1 about. I haven't finished it at the moment of this recording. I'm going to do it after this, but it's called Perception. I think, yeah, it was Perception, and it was like about this guy and his girlfriend, I think. I don't know. It wasn't quite established if they were like if they were like boyfriend girlfriend, or if they were just like close friends or whatever. But they're kind of like doing a bunch of drugs and stuff to escape, as they say. And then he finds his brother, who I guess screwed him over in life, I guess. I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I watched it, but then it was kind of a lot of people are talking. I was paying attention, but like not enough to understand the story completely. But yeah, there was really good shots in there. There was a few shots that you could get that were implying some quite really good like symbolism. Like there's this I'm gonna talk about it in the actual Task 1 video, but there's this one shot that like she persuades him to do something that he doesn't want to do, and then he's kind of like, there's a shot where like he's like a close up of him, then it kind of pans around and the girl is the one behind him, like staring him down type thing, which I thought was really cool, like kind of symbolic of like she's controlling him type thing, like she's the brains behind the face or whatever, I don't know. But it was really cool. So I'm going to do my Task 1 on that. I'm just going to do a video because I don't think my writing is that strong enough when it comes to like, especially like Task 1s. So I struggle a lot with Tasks 1s. I struggle a lot with Task 1s, usually. So, yeah. But I'm feeling quite motivated for this year. I'm feeling quite positive, feeling quite happy. Like, I'm not like happy with how it's going because I mean, it's been a day, but like happy with I know it sounds really weird, but like the vibe of the whole, like all the people and the directors and the teachers or whatever you want to. Camera stopped. Okay. Yeah, the vibe of all the people just kind of feels a lot better this year. I don't know if that's just me because I feel better, but either way, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what comes this year, and this year is the year that shut up, please and thank you. This is the year that I am going to vlog every single college day. I'm going to try to vlog every single college day, as much as possible. Because I definitely lacked in vlogs. I lacked in pretty much everything last year. That's not really a debating factor. That's facts of life. But yeah, I definitely lacked a lot in vlogs. I don't know. Yeah, to the point where like per what's the word I'm looking for? Per unit, there'd end up being like, I think the most I've done for a unit was like 4 vlogs or something like that, which obviously not good enough, as everyone has told me many times. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and do more vlogs, definitely talk a bit more about what's going on. I'm gonna try and inform myself, you know, like talk to Ben or Lindsay or whatever, or talk to like other peers, other students, especially students that do good vlogs. Just ask them like, hey, like, what do you talk about? What do you do to make a good vlog for college? And yeah, and kind of just take the same tackle the rest of the thing that I've been lacking in the same sort of way. You know, like the research, the pre-production, all that stuff. Start to tackle it with the same mindset that do better than last year. Because I mean, swear to God, not really a whole lot of room for unimprovement. You can't really get much worse. So yeah, feeling good. Things are good. Things are happening. 48-hour film challenge is going to be fun. I'm going to be very tired. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be too tired. Because there's not really a whole lot of like the actual production that I'd have to be doing like overnight, like Hector might be doing for post type thing. Like he might actually have some sleepless nights. I will if I need to, but you know, I'm not gonna sacrifice my sleep if I don't have to, because I can't really function with no sleep, and if I can't function with no sleep, then that's not good for anyone. But yeah, feeling good. Everyone in that group is really good at what they do. Hector's superb at editing. Seth, from what I've seen and from what I've heard, he's a really good director. Probably why he got chosen. I don't know too much about Sarah, but from what I've been told, I've been told much about her work, and I don't have that much of my own opinion of her work, just because of, I don't know, I either didn't understand her work, or I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess, or whatever. But from what I've been told, she's a good person to work with, like professional and stuff, so that's good. If anything, if there's anyone that I would have liked to work with, would have been Bradley. Especially if Bradley was director. He wasn't, but if Bradley was director and I got a chance to work with him, that's great, because I don't know, I think me and Brad, like, especially over the summer, me and Bradley and Joe, from that's now in year 1, level 3, kind of been planning like whole like web series and tons of episodes and seasons, and like script writing, actual like pre-production for stuff outside of college. I know, amazing. And for other stuff like music videos and stuff that he's done for me. He's just a really cool person to work with. So that's someone that I didn't get to work with on this, but guarantee I will be working with him more in the future, and probably for other units. But yeah, for now, 48-hour film challenge. Task 1 is good. For once, I actually kind of know what I'm doing for task 1 this time. Whew. Feeling good. So yeah, task 1 done, and back to school, back to college tomorrow. So more vlogs tomorrow. So yeah.